is tempting to play soccer basketball with that basketball tonight. I'm visiting a friend's house in Arizona, and I'm trying to make myself at home. And I don't think my friend will mind that I make a video in his guest room because I want to tell a little story about Talisman. My friend and I went for a walk, and then after that we decided to play a board game together. And the game that we picked was the game Talisman, which came out over 40 years ago. If you look at the materials, you can tell that they're aged, kind of like something you would find in an archaeological dig in the desert. But I played 2 games. We each chose 3 characters, and there's so many different characters in Talisman. Look at that huge pile of characters. And the reason I have them in my room with me now is because there's characters in that pile that I've never seen before, and I want to read about them and learn about them before I go to bed tonight. But I remember exactly what every other character in the game did, and the character that I could have taken on the first game was the Prophetess, who is bar none the most powerful character in the game. But I didn't. Instead, I took the Merchant, who is bar none one of the worst characters in the game. And the Merchant died, and he died horribly. His alternate was the Troll, who was the simplest character in the game and also the strongest. It was kind of an interesting game because even though I died and took a new character, the Troll, within, I would say, 6 turns, the Troll pretty much won the game. He went into a dungeon door, rolled 5, 6, 6, 5, and just ran through the dungeon, got to the exit of the dungeon, rolled a 6, was teleported to the final space of the game, and got the belt of Hercules. So, yeah, it was the craziest game of Talisman I've ever played. It was over in... It took about 5 turns for the Merchant to die, and then it took about the same number of turns for the Troll to win the game. So it was the most crazy game of Talisman I've ever played. Until the next game. The next game that we played, I chose the Rogue, who is an evil thief character who steals stuff from people. Well, Kevin's character was playing the Minstrel, a good character, and he used a spell of healing on my Rogue when he was almost dead to save his life, and it changed him forever. He went to the village, he rolled a 4, and became good. Instead of him being an evil rogue, he became a good rogue. He stole, and he paid for it. So basically, Talisman became Les Miserables, and the good rogue grew very powerful. He grew very rich. He had the wisdom of Solomon. He had a magic ring. He had loyal followers. And when he went up to the crown of command and rolled a 4, he offered the minstrel his hand and said, "Hey, let's make the world better together." And the minstrel accepted. So, yeah. Les Miserables came to Talisman, and it was one of the funnest, most memorable games ever. Now, not all characters in Talisman are created equal. I believe wholeheartedly that God makes people who they are. Does he make us all equal? No, he makes us all different. And what a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world it is because of that.